It's 11:47 p.m. Capyfriend sent a text 3 hours ago. She still hasn't replied. His brain is now running through every possible reason why. Did he say something wrong? Is she mad? Should he send another message? No, wait, that looks desperate. But what if she thinks he doesn't care? Meanwhile, Capybaron sent the same text and got no reply. His thought process was, cool, she's probably busy. Then he went to sleep. One of them is overthinking, the other one isn't. Let's figure out which strategy keeps you sane. Here's what happened earlier that day. Both of them got the same message from their boss. Let's chat tomorrow about your Cappy performance. That's it. Just those 7 words. Capyfriend's brain immediately went into crisis mode. Performance? That sounds bad. Am I getting fired? Did I mess up that report? Maybe he hates me. I should update my resume right now. But wait, what if I'm overreacting? But what if I'm not? He spent 6 hours spiraling through 47 different worst-case Cappy scenarios. Capybaron got the same message. He thought, okay, I'll find out tomorrow. Then he went and got a snack. So what's the difference? Is Capybaron just built different? Does he not care about anything? Not quite. He just uses specific techniques to stop the spiral before it starts. Here's what's happening inside their Cappy heads. When Capyfriend started worrying, Cappy brain released stress hormones. These chemicals activated his amygdala, basically the brain's drama queen. The amygdala doesn't know the difference between might get fired and being chased by a jaguar. It treats both as life or death emergencies. When the amygdala freaks out, it steals resources from the prefrontal cortex. That's the part that does logic and decision-making. So Capyfriend literally can't think clearly right now. His survival brain has hijacked the vehicle. That's why overthinking feels impossible to stop. Overthinking comes in 2 flavors: worry, freaking out about the future. What if I fail? What if they hate me? And rumination, beating yourself up about the past. Why did I say that? I'm so stupid. Capyfriend does both. His brain is like a streaming service that only plays anxiety and cringe compilations. When a negative thought pops into Capybaron's head, he doesn't panic. He doesn't argue with it. He just watches it float by like a cloud. Scientists call this detached mindfulness. Capybaron calls it, oh, that's a thought. Neat. He doesn't believe every thought that crosses his mind. He treats them like spam emails. Acknowledge they exist, then let them pass. Capyfriend tries to fight his negative thoughts. He argues with them. He analyzes them. He gives them a full presentation on why they're wrong, which ironically makes them stronger. The more attention you give a thought, the more real it becomes. Capybaron just lets it float by. Here's Capybaron's weirdest habit. He schedules his overthinking. Every day at 6 p.m., Capybaron sits in a specific chair and worries for exactly 20 minutes. That's it. During the day, when a worry pops up, he writes it down and thinks, cool, I'll stress about that at 6 p.m. Then he goes back to whatever he was doing. This works because Capybaron's brain learns that not every worry is an emergency. Most things can wait. Capyfriend's approach? Worry about everything immediately, all the time, with no breaks. His brain thinks every thought is a 5-alarm fire. So he's exhausted, burned out, and somehow still hasn't solved anything. Capyfriend is stuck. He needs to pick between 2 shirts. It's been 30 minutes. What if I pick the wrong one? What if people judge me? What if this ruins my whole day? This is called decision paralysis, and it's what happens when your brain treats every choice like a matter of life and death. Capybaron's way of making decisions is simple. He asks 3 questions. Will this matter in 10 minutes? Will this matter in 10 months? Will this matter in 10 years? The shirt won't matter in 10 minutes. Definitely won't matter in 10 years. So Capybaron picks one in 3 seconds and moves on with his life. When Capyfriend spirals, he's completely stuck in his head. His brain is running 7 different simulations of conversations that might never happen. He's basically playing mental chess against himself. And losing. He's in the past or the future, but never right now. Capybaron's emergency reset button? Physical sensation. When his thoughts start looping, Capybaron forces himself to feel something real. Cold water on his hands, the texture of grass, the sound of birds outside. This drags his brain back to the present moment. His favorite technique: square breathing. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Repeat until your brain reboots. This works because overthinking happens when you're disconnected from your body. Grounding drags you back to reality. Here's the thing. Capybaron isn't smarter than Capyfriend. He's not more talented. He doesn't have fewer problems. The difference is that Capybaron doesn't try to solve every problem in his head. When there's a real problem, he takes action. When there's not, he lets it go. Capyfriend's text got a reply the next morning. It said, "Sorry. My phone died. Let's hang out this weekend." He spent 3 hours worrying about nothing. The meeting with his boss? Also fine. Just a routine check-in. Capyfriend wasted an entire day stressing about 2 things that weren't even problems. Capybaron's secret isn't that nothing bothers him. It's that he doesn't bother himself with things that don't exist yet. He's not fearless. He's just really good at asking, is this actually a problem right now, or am I just making one up? So what did we learn? Your brain will try to convince you that overthinking is helpful. It's not. It's just your amygdala being dramatic. The fix: watch your thoughts like clouds. Schedule your worry time. Ask if it'll matter in 10 years. And when all else fails, ground yourself in something physical. You're not trying to stop negative thoughts. You're just training your brain to shut up sometimes. Be like Capybaron. Stay chill. Stay driven. And for the love of everything, stop refreshing your texts at midnight. If this helped, hit like and subscribe, so Capybaron can teach you more ways to stay chill and not lose your mind. See you next time.